you when you found out? Where were you when you found out Snoop Dogg had launched this extraordinary attack on you?
Well, I was on the. Yeah, I was in Spain doing a couple of charity events, sort of thing. And I said to Shane on the way back in the airplane, I went, "Oh, good, I might get some decent press." And when I landed, my Twitter page just went mad. And I thought, "What's happening?" And when I found out it was Snoop Dogg, I went, "Why me?"
There is a serious point, Paul, which is that I didn't like what Snoop Dogg did. You know, it's all very well for him to use himself to show that he says marijuana hasn't had much effect on how he looks. But to pick on you in the way that he did and to try and say, look how terrible this guy looks because of alcohol abuse, a real addiction that you fought a long, hard battle with. I mean, there is a serious point that I felt it crossed the line, was offensive.
Well, he just, you know, sometimes I expect it from the English press, but to come from Snoop Dogg, I mean, I'm a fan of his as well, I can't believe it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a charity boxing match with him. Cannabis versus booze. Bring it on.
My money would be on you. You're pretty fit.
I'll take him in the ring.
But, I mean, do you think...
I've been working hard, working out as usual.
Do you think, Paul, that people like Snoop Dogg, given he's got such a massive platform with millions and millions of followers on all his Instagram and so on, should he be effectively mocking people like you that have had alcohol addictions? To be serious for a moment.
Well, when I come out of treatment years and years ago, I used to go in every day at Providence Project and support everyone and wish them well and say, this work, you know, if you stick to the tools you were given. And for him to attack someone like myself with the trouble I put myself through, not anybody else, and I admit myself, you know, but for him to do that, it's really bang out of order, and I was upset at the time. Normally I'd probably drink and that, but now I tried to like look at the funny side of it, but there wasn't really much of a funny side to that. Yeah, to be fair.
No, I felt very angry on your behalf. I really did. I felt it was a real cheap shot.
Yeah. Do you
think he knew who you were?
So no, I just said to Shane, why me? You know, and then I thought, God, I remember watching him years ago, and I would have become a fan, but. Yeah, I think he must do. For him to just nail that one out.
Yeah, no, I think it was totally unfair, totally unkind. Alcohol Change UK, the charity, has accused Snoop of using his platform to stigmatise people who suffer this issue in the public spotlight. And the director of the charity says it's difficult to understand what Snoop Dogg was thinking when he posted this. He obviously did it flippantly, and I think it's terribly unfair.
Well, let's turn to happier things, Paul. The England Lionesses
He must have been on something then.
Yeah, exactly. He probably was. Let's turn to the England Lionesses, Paul. He's won a lot of tournaments, Phil Neville. What did you make of what he said, and what do you make of the Lionesses?
Yeah, I watched a bit of that this morning, and good on him, you know, to say that. Like you said, you know, even in the final, no one remembers the runners-up. And the passion, the passion, I've watched them. The passion they've got is incredible. Maybe some of our own... well, our national team should look at the passion them, you know. Even when they scored, the celebration's unbelievable, and they stuck together. And the most important thing, as well, as I heard one of the girls talking afterwards, was that even the people on the bench are important as well, you know, they don't get upset or down that they're not
Paul,
playing,
we're running out of time, Paul. Do you have a final good luck message for the Lionesses? Yeah, good luck, girls, and keep it going. Like I said, you know, I'm against Snoop Dogg with American, you're against Americans. Go and do the job. Bring the trophy. Do it for Gazza. Do it for Gazza, girls. The Lionesses go out tomorrow. Paul, great to talk to you, mate. Great to see you. Looking so well as well. Mate. Always good to see him.